Everyone talks about manifestation right now. Visualize it, speak it, attract it, believe it hard enough, and it will come. And honestly, some of what they are saying is not completely wrong, but most of it is missing the most important part, so stay with me. Because what God says about your manifestation is so much bigger than anything the world is teaching you. You have been waiting for something. Maybe it is a breakthrough that has not come yet. Maybe it is a promise that feels like it has been on hold for so long you have started wondering if you misheard God. Maybe it is a dream that looked so real at the beginning and now feels so far away you are embarrassed to still be believing it. You are not alone in that waiting room, and you are not there by mistake. The waiting is not the absence of your manifestation, but a part of it. God is not slow. He is not distracted. He is not unaware of what you are carrying. He is preparing something, and He is preparing you. And both of those things take exactly as long as they need to take. The world tells you that manifestation is about your power. Your thoughts create your reality, and your words attract your outcomes. Your energy determines what comes to you, and it sounds empowering until the thing you desperately wanted does not come. And then you are left wondering what you did wrong, what you failed to believe hard enough, what negative thoughts sabotaged everything. That is not faith. That is a burden. Real faith does not place you at the center of the universe, responsible for generating your own outcomes. Real faith places God at the center and trusts that what He promised, He will perform. Romans 4:21 says, Abraham was fully persuaded that God had power to do what He had promised. Notice, Abraham was not persuaded in his own ability to attract the promise. He was persuaded in God's ability to perform it, and that is the difference between the world's manifestation and God's. Jeremiah 29:11 says, God knows the plans He has for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. He did not start planning your breakthrough when you started believing in it. He planned it before you existed. Your manifestation is not something you are creating. It is something He already authored. And you are living toward the moment when it becomes visible. You are not waiting for something uncertain. You are waiting for something inevitable. God's timing is not your timing. And that gap between when He promised and when it arrives is where most people give up. Abraham waited 25 years for Isaac. Joseph waited 13 years before his dream became his reality. David was anointed king as a teenager and waited years before he sat on the throne. Every single one of them had seasons where the promise looked impossible, delayed, or dead. And in every single case, the delay was not a denial. It was a preparation, because the version of you that receives the promise has to be able to carry it. And God will not release into your hands what your character is not yet ready to steward. The waiting is not wasted time. It is the most productive season of your life, even when it does not feel like it. Some of what you have been asking for, God has protected you from. That relationship that did not work out was not a failure of your belief. That door that closed was not God forgetting you. That opportunity that passed was God saying, not this, not now, not for you, because He could see what you could not. His refusals are not rejections, but redirections. Proverbs 16:9 says, the heart of a person plans their way, but the Lord establishes their steps. You can plan, you can believe, you can speak, but ultimately, the one who establishes your steps knows the terrain ahead of you better than you do. And sometimes the most merciful thing he does is close the door you were knocking on so he can open the one you have not found yet. Do not beg, panic, or perform. Stay faithful in what he has already given you. Do the small things with the same integrity you would bring to the big thing you are believing in. Let the waiting season do what it was designed to do. Deepen your roots, refine your character, and shift your trust from your own ability to his faithfulness. Because the person who receives a promise from God with shallow roots cannot hold it when pressure comes, but the person who waited well, who trusted through the silence, who believed through the delay, who remained faithful in the small things, that person is ready. And when God finally releases what he planned for you before time began, nothing will be able to stop it, reverse it, or take it from you. Because what God ordains, God sustains. Your manifestation is coming, not because you visualized it correctly, not because you spoke the right words in the right order, not because your energy was perfectly aligned. It is coming because God promised it, and God does not make promises he does not keep. Isaiah 55:11 says his word will not return to him empty, but will accomplish what he desires and achieve the purpose for which he sent it. Every word he has spoken over your life, every promise he has placed in your heart, it is moving toward its fulfillment right now, even when the circumstances say the opposite. Even when the wait has been so long you have almost stopped believing, your season is coming. And the version of it that God has prepared is so much better than the version you have been trying to manufacture on your own. Stop trying to force what only God can release. Trust the one who authored it, and share this with someone who is in a waiting season right now. Someone who needs to be reminded that the delay is not the denial. Drop one word in the comments if you are still standing in faith today. Just type, waiting. Because God sees you in that waiting room, and he has not forgotten a single thing he promised you.